Here are all the differences I noticed between the original edition and the graphic novel version of Karen's roller skates. Unlike the original, Nancy Dawes is not there in Chapter 1 to watch Karen's cool tricks. Karen doesn't do any spinning and jumping, which is a cool trick. I don't know why they got rid of it. Karen now wears a helmet instead of a headband. Also, her skating outfit has been changed from red to purple. In the book, Mom and Seth are on vacation in Maine for 3 days. That's why they don't appear when Karen is hurt. The graphic novel doesn't give an explanation for her mother's absence. The graphic novel makes a bigger deal over the fact that Karen forgot her wrist guards. Safety first, kids! Shannon the dog doesn't try to comfort Karen when she's hurt. I'm honestly surprised the graphic novel didn't take the opportunity to have a scene with the cute dog. The graphic novel removes all references to Karen's regular doctor, Dr. Dellenkamp. She is replaced by a nurse, Nancy. I don't know what the graphic novel has against Dr. Dellenkamp. Christy and her mom don't have a minor dispute over which of them should go with Karen to the emergency room. We actually hear Christy's joke about elephants. All the x-ray scenes are removed, along with Tom, the x-ray technician. Dr. Humphrey has no mustache. Dr. Humphrey doesn't give Karen a shot, fix her arm, and take additional x-rays. All he does is put on her cast. Every chapter in the graphic novel is 2 chapters in the book, except these hospital chapters. They must have decided to condense the hospital parts as much as possible, because those are all 3 chapters combined into one. Specifically, chapters 5, 6, and 7 are combined to make chapter 3, while chapters 8, 9, and 10 are combined to make chapter 4. In chapter 3, the graphic novel adds a scene where Dr. Humphrey asks Karen how she broke her wrist. I thought that was odd, because in chapter 4, there's a scene where Dr. Humphrey asks Karen how she broke her wrist. It's the same scene in back-to-back chapters. I have no idea why they added the second conversation. Karen doesn't stick her tongue out at David Michael. They remove the scene where Karen and Andrew watch in fascination as an ambulance arrives to deliver a burn victim to the emergency room. The medicine for cuts changes from merthiolate to bacitracin. There are very few changes to the second half of the book. The pause is omitted when Andrew says Karen is lying. The spell to take away Christmas becomes a spell to take away birthdays. Charlie rolls his eyes when Karen shows an autograph. In the book, he smiles. Hanny doesn't tell the adults they wanted a witch's autograph. As a result, we don't get the brief scene where Karen scolds Hanny for talking about witches in front of grown-ups. The last 4 pages of Karen at school are unique to the graphic novel. The scene is briefly described in Book 5, page 48, but it doesn't match the graphic novel, which decided to end on a happy note. That's totally understandable. And that's everything. Like I said, there are very few changes to the second half of the book, outside of adding the happy ending. They changed some of the first half. Most of the changes were condensing the hospital visits. I guess they wanted to get the hospital parts over and done with as soon as possible.